Ariel Helwani in Philadelphia alongside Rashad Evans, who faces Tito Ortiz this Saturday night live on pay-per-view. And Rashad, I'm wondering on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you that in 3 or so days, no more talking, no more hype, you're finally going to get a chance to fight again?
I'm excited, man. You know, it's been a long time, long layoff, but I finally get the chance to step into the cage and do what I love to do best.
In hindsight, would you have done anything different in terms of, waiting for the title shot and all that? Have you thought about any of that?
Only thing I would have done different is stay away from Diego Sanchez when I'm training or drilling. You know what I'm saying? That's it, because that's the only thing that really I have regrets about is just, when I got hurt and stuff like that. That's about it.
Prior to the Shogun fight?
Prior to the Shogun fight, yeah. Prior to the Shogun fight, got the injury. That's the only thing I regret. But besides that, everything else is, it's just something that happens. Sometimes you got to make the smart choices for yourself in your career.
What's it like going into fight week now, a whole new team? Obviously Mike is with you, Mike Van Arsdale, but a lot of different guys around you, not having those familiar faces anymore around you.
It's refreshing. I miss some of the guys at Jackson and stuff like that, but for the most part, I'm used to my team now and used to the surroundings, so this feels more natural to me than anything else.
Between Phil Davis, Lyoto Machida, Tito Ortiz, which one of those opponents excited you the most?
The chance to fight Machida again. I got to redeem that loss. That's one that was a bad one. So, I want to get a chance to go in there and redeem that loss. But in time, I'm sure that fight will happen.
It seems, at least to me, that when the Ortiz fight was announced, all the talk about Jon Jones went away, and a lot of focus, more focus perhaps. And I don't know if that's because Phil Davis is a little newer to the game, but it seemed as though you weren't getting those questions asked to you as much, and it was more about this rematch and Ortiz coming in. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. This fight was definitely a bigger fight. More people were more interested into this fight. Ortiz has a big following. He's one of the fight legends. He's one of the guys that helped put the sport on the map. You can never deny his place, no matter where he is in his career right now. You can never deny what he was to the sport or is to the sport.
You had a bit of an altercation at the UFC 69. You fought. It was a draw. Is there a beef between you two?
Nah, I wouldn't say there's a beef. I respect Tito. He's over the years we definitely got along a little bit better now. So I don't got a beef with him. But on Saturday I'm gonna fight like we got beef.
When he won at 132, everyone was saying Tito is back. I'm wondering if you saw that fight and if you agree with that statement. This is before you knew that you were going to fight him.
I don't know. I'm not on the Tito hype train yet, man. I was excited to see him get that win because he got to stay in the UFC, but at the same time, I'm not like...
You're not buying it?
Nah, I'm not buying it, man. I mean, he got him with the flash knockdown, and then he caught him with the guillotine choke, and I don't want to take nothing away from the dude. I mean, that's great that he got the win, but at the same time, I don't know how that make you back just because you got one win in 5 years.
Obviously, you're coming off a win, but it's been a while. Does Rashad Evans have something to prove on Saturday night?
I think my only proving is to myself, and I think I go out there as long as I go out there and enjoy myself and have a great time and go out there and fight the way I know I can fight. I know I'll get that W, and that's the only proving I really need to do. I mean, one thing I know about MMA is this: you can't prove nothing to them fans. You know what I'm saying? I go out there and knock Tito out, and it's like, oh, he was washed up. You beat a washed up Tito Ortiz. So you can't win if you try to prove something to anybody else. So I'm just going to go out there and have a great fight for me.
All right, Rashad, thanks for the time and good luck.
Appreciate it.